My name is Arun Kumar and I am the driver. Welcome to Driven Diary, episode 94. We're almost at 100 episodes. Not quite, a couple more months till we get there, but Driven Diary is a weekly diary. It's a documentation of my life as I build a billion-dollar automotive service business called Driven Auto Care. We currently have 3 locations in the San Francisco Bay Area. I started this business in 2023. And we will grow until we reach $1 billion valuation, at which point I believe we will have made a dent in the perception of the automotive service industry, which I think is a drastic need in today's society. I'm trying to do it better than anybody else, and I'm glad you're here watching along for the ride. In these videos, I like to document both my life and what's going on personally and with my personal car collection, as well as both of my businesses. I have 2 businesses, Driven Auto Care, which I started in 2023, as well as Driven Performance Advisors, which was the predecessor to Driven Auto Care. I founded that in 2018. It's a consulting business that focuses exclusively on the automotive aftermarket, but in the long run, it's just funding the growth of Driven Auto Care. So, with all that said, I hope you enjoy this week's video. Let's get to it. What is going on here? It's Monday morning-ish, 11. And what you can see just the handle of right there is the AC machine from the Campbell shop, our R1234YF machine. And we don't have 3 for the 3 shops because they are $6,000 a piece. I have 2, I just bought this one, and then we probably just broke it loading it into this car. But we'll see if it works when it gets to San Ramon, because I'm off to San Ramon right now. Drove down to Campbell this morning in the Mercy. Hung out with Eric for a bit. Now I'm off to San Ramon with this crazy AC machine, and this is my job right now. I'm doing a lot of logistics and moving things around and helping people get things done faster. So let's get this drive down to San Ramon. And by the way, this car I'm driving, it's one of the cars I bought from Passat. Sorry for the seatbelt chime. From Jimmy down in Passat. And I'm a fan. I didn't drive this Explorer. I'd never driven this Explorer before. It's an ex-cop car. It was moldy, it was worn out, it needed everything. We had a $9,000 repair order on it for a loaner car cost. And now that it's good to go, this thing is good. So I'm very pleased with it. Definitely just had a cop drive by me. I'm pleased with this car. It's very fast. It's way more powerful than my car. So that's cool. That's what I gotta do now. I got this long drive up to San Ramon, come on back, eat, Mercy, then I gotta go home for the Mercy to get detailed. So, got home from Seattle, 10 o'clock last night, flight was super delayed. Starting off the week with some normal run-of-the-mill activities here. That's all for now. All right, folks, it's Tuesday, and we're talking taxes. So this is my sales tax account. And what I want to show you is the filing schedule. So this is our filing schedule if you are a quarterly prepay taxpayer for sales tax in California. So I collect sales tax with Driven Auto Care for all the parts that we sell, somewhere between 9.75 and 11%, depending on which shop, which city we're in. So, first quarter, I have to make a monthly payment, and it's a prepayment, and I have to kind of estimate how much I'm supposed to pay, but then if I get it wrong, I have to pay interest after the fact, despite the fact that both the federal and state governments can delay my refund however long they want without paying any interest, which is a strange double standard. So, the due dates these odd dates, February, March 24th, but then April 30th is when the return is due. Now, what I want to call your attention to is the payment I have upcoming here. Second quarter, April prepayment for the month of April, due May 24th. I have a June prepayment due as well. In June, I should say, June 24th. But that prepayment has to be more. It has to be through June 15th for no arbitrary reason. And it's the only quarter where that happens. Everything else is monthly. And I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's this kind of BS that makes me a libertarian. Like, what the fuck is this? Why is it only for this period you get to extend how much money you want to pull forward from me? So I go here, I go to my reporting, I get to look up, what I got going on for May through June 15th, all the shops. There's my sales tax. So I'm gonna owe $8,800 to the state. But if it was only for the month of May, like every other month, then I would only owe $5,300, and I get to keep the other $3,500 in my account for another month. This is some crap. This is some BS, and you get to see all my numbers just there. But yeah, this is some BS. So yeah, that's what we got going on right now. That's what I'm ranting about today. That's all for now. Okay, I'm back after my tax rant. I'm feeling a little calmer now. It's about 2 o'clock, still Tuesday. And now I have a predicament, or whatever you want to call it. I've always wanted a Alfa Romeo 164S Quadrifoglio. And one just came up for sale, project car. Lost compression due to a rag getting stuck in the intake, apparently. And the guy wants $2,500, and I believe these are like a $15,000 car when they're in good shape. So I am off to San Mateo to go look at it. Let's see what happens next. Right? Yeah. And we're back to probably the reason that I got enough withdrawals to buy another manual sedan. But this is looking very good now. It's coming together. We have only got just a few parts left over here. Nathan's got some work. Oh boy. This looks complicated. He's needing to swap wiring maybe from the other seat. I don't know what's going on here. But it's coming together. We've got a few things probably that he'll need to take from over here. It's exciting. Almost back on the road. This has all been crossed off for quite a while. This is all new stuff. It's Thursday afternoon, and I have spent about half of yesterday and most of this morning with a pretty empty to-do list, and I've taken some time to just sort of think longer term, bigger picture stuff, do some relaxation, watching some longer YouTube videos. I watched Cletus McFarland's full car collection tour that he published a few days ago. And that guy is a source of motivation for me because he's a month younger than me. And so I look at his life and what he's doing as a yardstick for what I could be doing. So got that relaxation time in, and then I had a coaching call from 12 to 2 just now. Came out with a big to-do list off of that, which was great. I have some clarity to bring to my team. I have some more metrics to be tracking. What else I got on here? And I have some new ideas for growth. So that's exciting. But first, I'm watching the final cut of season 2, episode 1 of the We Are Driven podcast. So probably soon after this video gets uploaded, or maybe before even, we'll see, this We Are Driven podcast resurgence will be uploaded as well. So I'm excited for that. I will be posting all over social media when it's out, but go browse the YouTube, see if you can find it. It'll be all on the same channel, Driven Diary channel. That's all for now. Vroom vroom. Friday afternoon from Campbell. And I've observed something recently that I've noticed before, but I finally caught it, put it that way. Something happened where my coach said, you need to make this. You need to make this documentation so that your team can be more clear on roles and responsibilities and expectations. So I went to write this document, and I pulled up a document that I had already written that I thought I was going to need to add to. And I realized that I had literally already written the same thing that I was being asked to write. And I wonder how many times that's happened in the past where I forget that I've already done something, and then I do it again because I did it and then put it on a shelf and didn't implement it. My computer is probably full of documents like that. A little frustrating, but we're about to have probably our third $50,000 week in a row, which is a good thing on the other hand. So that's all for now. Guess who's back home? Finally not bailing a big old 7-seater SUV, because this finally has a black interior, minus the shift boot. But everything's been changed. Carpets, dash, everything. All the seats, door cards, parcel shelves. This is a large amount of work. No headliner. The headliner stays. They only made one headliner color, but it's pretty significant improvement to make this thing black over black. So I'm a huge fan. Thank you, Nathan. You did a great job. Kept it very organized. We're back. One of the rarest cars I own. 3-pedal Passat W8. Now it's in black and black. What do you think of my Passat? I love that swap. I think it really makes the car what I wanted it to be, black on black. So I have a shift boot and new shift knob coming from China, eBay, $20. Not too bad, but I'm looking forward to getting that installed and the car being complete. Get to drive a fun car again as a daily instead of my Explorer. So that'll be upcoming. And yeah, that's about all I got for this week's video. So if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. It'll help us show up higher in the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's Driven Diary. And until next week, I hope you can go out and continue to build your own automotive dreams and stay driven.